So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. Now today we are going to be covering the current affairs of 18 September 2024 and we are going to be covering those current affairs through a set of 4 MCQs. Now mark my words, this lecture series is of extreme importance if you are very serious about your next year's prelims examination, because for prelims examination you need to practice a lot of MCQs. Now through this lecture series I'm going to make you practice more than 1200 MCQs from current affairs alone. Okay, but we'll reach this target of 1200 MCQs only and only if you are giving me 10 to 12 minutes on a daily basis and you will cover 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis, because these 10 minutes would add up to 1200 MCQs by the time you're ready for your prelims examination. Okay, and mind you, these 1200 MCQs are from current affairs alone. I'm not talking about other static subjects like polity, geography, history, because for those subjects there would be other lecture series. Okay, MCQs for those lecture series would be covered in separate lecture series. Okay, but for current affairs, this is the lecture series. And I need not tell you the importance of current affairs for your prelims examination. It's of extreme importance. All right. So make sure you make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. You make it a daily habit of yours, because only then you will feel confident about your next year's prelims examination. All right. Enough of the introduction. Let's straight away jump to question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding metformin. It is the most widely used drug for type 2 diabetes. It is a derivative of a compound found in goat's rue. Type 2 diabetes is a chronic condition under which a person is generally hyperglycemic. Okay. How many of the above statements are correct? Now look, metformin is definitely the most prescribed drug or medicine for type 2 diabetes. Now what is type 2 diabetes? Basically, whenever we eat something, our blood glucose level in our blood increases. Now that is not good for our health. Okay, elevated levels of glucose in our blood is not good. That is why our pancreas release a hormone called insulin. The work of this insulin is to reduce blood glucose level to safe limits. Okay, below safe limits basically. So whenever, as soon as your glucose level rises, insulin is released by pancreas, which brings down the blood glucose level. Okay, but sometimes, because of our lifestyle choices, because of our lack of exercise routine, because of our diet, our body becomes insulin resistant. Therefore, insulin is unable to do its job of reducing the glucose level. And this is what type 2 diabetes is all about. Those people who suffer from type 2 diabetes are given metformin, okay, which reduces the blood glucose levels. All right. Now, people who have elevated or the condition of elevated glucose level in your blood is known as hyperglycemia. And people who have type 2 diabetes are generally hyperglycemic. That means they have elevated levels of blood glucose level. Okay, so this part is correct. This part is also correct. Metformin is the most widely used drug for type 2 diabetes. Now, metformin is basically derived from a compound called guanidine. And guanidine is found in a goat's rue. Basically, before metformin was discovered, guanidine derived from goat's rue or extracted from goat's rue was used as a herbal medicine in Europe. But after a few studies in 1950s, many people found that you can create metformin from this guanidine, which can be used as a drug for type 2 diabetes. So this part is also correct. All three statements are correct. The option that is correct is C. Question number 2. Which of the following statements regarding quadrilateral security dialogue are correct? It is a strategic security dialogue between 4 democracies. The Quad was formally set up in 2007 after being proposed by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. India would host the Quad Leader Summit in 2025. Look, quadrilateral security dialogue, basically, its short form is called Quad. It's a group of 4 democracies in the Indo-Pacific region, with the sole aim of making the Indo-Pacific region free and open. And actually, they want to counter the Chinese claims or Chinese aggression in this region. Okay. Now, the 4 democracies that have formed this group are Japan, USA, India, and Australia. All four of them are democracies. So this is correct. Now, the idea of Quad was first pitched by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in 2007. And Japan, USA, and India also agreed with that proposition. But Australia was not on board. Australia took around 10 years to get on board. And when Australia was on board, then in 2017, this group was formally set up. So this part is false because the formal establishment of this group was not in 2007. 2007 was the year when Shinzo Abe gave the idea. It was formally established in 2017. And yes, the current Quad Leader Summit is being held in USA, but for next year in 2025, it is going to be hosted by India. So 1 and 3, D. Question number 3. Which of the following can be the consequence of rate cut by USA Federal Reserve? Increase capital inflow into emerging economies like India. It would boost consumption and private investment levels in USA. It would reduce high inflation levels in USA. Okay. So Federal Reserve, USA Central Bank, has recently reduced interest rates. Okay. And the purpose of doing that was, first of all, USA wanted to improve its economy, boost in consumption and investment levels. So this would definitely do this. Then reduced interest rates in USA have a very good impact on India because this increases foreign investment in India. Capital inflow in countries like India, emerging economies like India, increases. So this is also correct. Now, earlier USA had increased interest rates because it wanted to contain inflation, reduce inflation. Okay, so when USA increases interest rates, it wants to reduce inflation. Okay, rate cut by USA is not to reduce inflation, and rate cut by USA won't reduce inflation. It actually might increase inflation. So this is false. 1 and 2 only. And last, consider the following statements regarding Hezbollah. It is a Shia militant and political organization which also functions as a proxy of Iran. Israel has long viewed Hezbollah as the biggest threat on its borders, especially Golan Heights. Which of the above statements are correct? Now, we have discussed Hezbollah in the past. It's a Shia militant organization, Shia Muslim militant organization, which is also a political party, and it is based out of Lebanon. Okay, it is being supported heavily by Iran, and that is why some people call it a proxy of Iran. Currently, it is under a situation of war with Israel. Israel has long viewed Hezbollah as the biggest threat on its borders, especially the areas bordering Golan Heights. Israel and Lebanon actually share a border. So this is also correct. Both statements are correct. The correct answer is C. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation, though it would add more value if you're consistent and regular with this lecture series. By the way, if you want to download the notes for this lecture, the entire PDF file in which detailed solutions for the questions discussed in this lecture are given, then that PDF file is available on our Telegram channel. So make sure you go to our Telegram channel and download this PDF and the PDF for other lectures as well. The link to our Telegram channel is given in the comment section below. So make sure you check that out too. All right. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.